Cheryl, how are you today?
Great, how you guys doing?
We are lovely. I figured today, to Clayton's point, we're going to go over a lot of any new updated um, involvements that Nowsite has implemented. I think a lot of people also, there are some new attendees that I think would love a refresher, really ways in which to engage and utilize Nowsite to the benefit of social media, and then probably take the first 30 minutes and then finish off the rest of the call so you can bounce after that. Or if we have questions from the community, we can go through those. So again, um, we found it valuable these last couple times that you've been here to go through and really share any updates that are going on with Nowsite. So I don't know if you want to start there. Um, I know a lot of people on this call already have a Nowsite account, but if you don't, and this is all new and you're not aware, Clayton put in the chat the link and the website that you can use. So Clayton has funded for a basic free account for 1 year for Nowsite. You can upgrade to other versions and unlock other aspects of Nowsite, but if you're not taking advantage of this, even at the basic level, you're doing yourself a disservice. And I think really starting there, um, first and foremost, everyone that is on this call, I'm assuming has a Nowsite account. And if you don't, please take advantage of that. Cheryl, I'll hand the mic over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. Typically, inside of our training, we go through the basics of what you can do with the rootbrands.ai, which is awesome. And we're going to go through those same simple basics, but I'm also going to share with you a bit about websites and how you can create those, even email campaigns using the power of AI. So let me tell you what separates the Root Brands AI kind of from any other AI that you've maybe heard of. Even things like ChatGPT or OpenAI, right? I want to share with you what makes things a bit different. So when you use the Root Brands AI, what's really cool is it takes on your personality. So every single person here has their own specific account. So mine sounds like me, and Clayton sounds like Clayton, and Patrick sounds like Patrick. Claire sounds like Claire. But if you went into my account, you might be like, whoa, she's a little much, right? But your account begins to learn all about you. And that's really cool, so that when you do go to create the relationships on social media and post and comment and start conversations, you can do it using your own personality. So I am going to come inside of an account so that we can really dive right in. And here, let me just share my screen. Okay, so this is inside of your account. When you first get started, you'll be asked to train your AI. It's really simple. Go through the steps. It takes like less than 5 minutes. It's just kind of learning all about you, right? It'll ask you things like your interests and hobbies and stuff. Nothing that you can't answer. It's not like a math problem or anything. It's really, really simple. Just give it your best shot. Okay. You can always come back and edit and change it anytime that you want. But our first step is to post on social media. Okay. And the step that people mostly use, or the thing that people mostly use, is this surprise me button. But you could do a whole bunch of things in here. You can caption your own image. You can caption your selfies. You can make somebody else's post your own post. There's so much that you can do in here. But the button that people hit most is surprise me. It's because mostly people have no idea what they want to do. But this is in my voice. So it says, one thing I've learned is that true success comes when you stay consistent on social media. Have you ever had an aha moment at work? Share it below. Let's inspire each other to keep pushing forward. So I preach about consistency and being on social media. So of course it takes on my voice, right? And it has that capitalization and all the emojis that I tend to like, right? A little forward, and I kind of keep things short. Okay. So your social media account will sound different and give different tips depending on what you like and what you share. Got it? And it's easy to post on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or X. You kind of just toggle right on over to any one of these and you can hop right into it and click on get started and you'll post right to your account. Kind of like this, right? It'll open up LinkedIn. You don't have to be logged in or connect anything or try to make it overly difficult. It's really simple. Okay. We download the image to your computer. See how it says LinkedIn image? I don't know if you could see that, but it'll do it for you. You hit next. The steps are exactly the same, no matter where you're posting. Okay. So that's it. I post in the group too, whatever. So really simple, and it optimizes for each platform when you post on social media. I like to tell people posting on social media is fantastic. It really is. But if you only have so many chances to post on social media and connect with somebody. It's reserved for the like show me attention thing. Okay? So how many times can you post a day without looking crazy? I mean, how many times can you post a day without looking crazy is the question. Not on multiple like let's say on one platform. How many times can you post and not look like, whoa, that person's having a moment?
Christy
Yeah.
says 1 to 3. It's about it isn't ideal because the algorithms want to see engagement. They promote engagement. So if you were doing 2 to 3 to 4 different
5.
day 5, you're good. But also understanding, like you were mentioning, that the algorithms and different platforms behave differently, but some of those platforms are connected.
Yeah. Some are connected. That's true. And they behave differently. But you have between 1 and 5 chances to make a connection, start a conversation, and start building a relationship. We're really looking for that I want to go viral kind of thing, right? Like everybody's hoping and wishing for 100 or 200 or whatever kind of likes it is. I always tell people, if you want to go viral, you have 1 to 5 chances by posting, but you have 100, 200 chances by commenting. People underestimate the power of a comment. If you want to find and connect with more people, be really great at commenting. Comment on your friends' posts, comment on people's posts, comment on viral posts. I've had posts even on TikTok that have, a couple thousand likes. Finding my people, knowing where they're at, creating a great comment, and people come to find me. It's the ultimate. You have so many chances to comment every day and no one thinks it's crazy. You're just creating connections with people and it's great to comment. And we help you do that too, right? So we'll help you comment on a post. You can screenshot an image of a post. You can paste the text of a post here. We're going to go through it pretty quickly so we can get to some of our other content today. But here, let's just go like this. You can screenshot it. I can take that image, I can drag, drop, upload it of the post. And I don't do anything fancy. And here I just click generate. It knows me well enough, right? Like I don't need to, I just hit copy and it's really encouraging, great comments, lots of capitalization like I like. And I hit the love button. And I paste. And you could do this time and time and time again, right? How do you become a social media star? You got to post, you got to comment, and you have to start conversations with people. That's the thing. There's no like, magical button to do it. We just have to kind of go through the steps here. So our other kind of thing that we do here to help you out is we'll help you start more of those conversations. And if you want to start more conversations, you start with maybe all of the people who have liked your post. When was the last time you went through the last 5 or 10 of your posts and you thanked every single person for liking that post? You thanked everybody who made a comment. You started engaging with them. You started conversations, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary or congratulations. This is a really great way to jog your memory into how to start a conversation with somebody. And, for lack of better words, not make it weird. I just want to start the conversation. Can I do it because someone liked to post birthday, anniversary, congratulations, supportive? Even if you want to reconnect with somebody, any way that you want to start a conversation, you can. My favorite, what most people love, where they get a ton of feedback, engagement, what people give the highest rating to is someone liked my post. So we just kind of go through here. And I'm like, who haven't I talked to in a while? I definitely haven't talked to Evelyn. I probably talked to Evelyn like, 2021. And I just take this post and I screenshot my own post. And I come in here and I say, someone liked my post. I upload it. And I'm just going to use the name of Evelyn here. That's all I'm going to say. I don't give it very much info. And what this kind of does, right, opens up the conversation without it being weird. So let me tell you what it says. Hey there, thanks for liking my post. Can you believe my dad is 70? What have you been up to this summer? Let's catch up soon. I haven't talked to Evelyn since 2021 yet. I'm sitting here, she's liking my post and I'm not engaging with her. So I just take it, I paste, and I send the message to her. And we can do this time and time again, which is awesome, right? So here we can do all kinds of great things, post on social media, comment, start conversations, and we can even get help replying to conversations here, okay? Whether we need help kind of shifting that friendly chat to business, whether we need to invite to a presentation like you have here, or even overcome an objection, you can do that simply using help me reply. Super cool, really easy. You can even screenshot whole entire conversations and put them in here. And it'll help you respond. It'll help you shift that to business. So if you want to be a star on social media, you got to remain authentic and be yourself, right? That's the big thing. So we make that simple here. I'm going to stop sharing so we can get that kind of writing off the board there. We want to make sure that we're staying consistent and post on social media. We want to comment on posts and we want to start more conversations. Actually, we want to start as many conversations as we possibly can. Okay. So there are other advanced features inside of Nowsite or, the rootbrands.ai that I don't think we've really ever taken the time out and explored before. And they're really cool. And people love them for things like creating websites and sales funnels and even email campaigns. So I wanted to take the time and share those with you here today. So we kind of come back in here. And, we kind of started out this way with websites and making it easy for anybody to build a website. So see this little bullhorn here? There's a section that says websites. And we have an AI website generator that's really, really cool. So if I click to add new, all I have to do is share a business or product profile, okay? And you can have as many of these as you want to. right? So as many business or product profiles as you want. So here's my business or product profiles. Look at all of the ones that I have. It's like a wild amount. Okay. So let me see something here. I don't think I have one for root. So we're going to try. I'm going to put it in English here, but I just added root brands and I just described it as root brands, and we're going to see what the AI will come up with. And it gives us a really some colors, some brand fonts, and it'll give us a business or product description. It says dedicated to revolutionizing using eco-friendly products. I don't think that this one's root stimulants, I don't think that we like this one. So let's ask for Patrick maybe for some help. So if I put root brands here, can Patrick, if you have a minute, can you give me like one sentence? Like
For
how would
root,
you just, yeah,
helping you unlock your greatness.
with, you want to say anything about the product?
Nature's most powerful ingredients.
Okay. I just hit create.
Let's see what it says.
And here's what we have. Unlock your full potential and achieve greatness. Our meticulously sourced eco-friendly products are designed to elevate your health and wellness. And it kind of goes on talking about energy and vitality and balance and kind of just transforming your life here, right? Some brand colors, some fonts. And what we can easily do from here is see this section that says build a website. So you could do this for any product, right? You could do it for a product, you could do it for your business, but you can click on build a website and you can name it. And then I'm just going to give it a URL. And then you could choose your type. So we have a website, we have a sales funnel, or a landing page as the type that we want to have. Okay. So we're just going to show you all three because sometimes someone will say, I don't understand what that is. That's fine. I'll share with you all three and what it can do. So this is the website. And all you do is click build my AI website. And it just takes a few seconds. Okay. So it says unlock your full potential with nature's power. Gives an about root brand section. It gives some testimonials, contact us, services, a little meet the team section. But here's the deal. Right? So anybody can do this. You can click on any section and you could edit that section if you want. You can change background images. You could drag, drop. It's like a full on website builder that you can use. Okay. So this is one of the websites that it'll create. I'll save and exit here. You can do the exact same thing. We're going to do another demo. And we can build a sales funnel. So if you're not sure what a sales funnel is, really simple, really easy, and it'll even link to your affiliate link if you want it to. So you'll build your website or your sales funnel here. And it'll just have a place where you can capture or can start to build your list. Whether you want it name, email address, people can opt in. And when they do, they'll be taken to a bit of information and they can go to your root affiliate link. Okay, so a little different of a layout here that we can see, right? It says, start your journey for optimal health. Today, fill out our quick form and discover how root brands can elevate your wellness. So when someone does fill out the form, here, just like a sales funnel, and they click to learn more, it'll go to, right, a landing page that is created. And if someone clicks to learn more, it would go to your Root Brands affiliate link if you chose to put one in. I don't know a faster way to get a website built, right? It takes like 2 seconds. It's drag and drop editor if you want to, and you have a sales funnel. You can even have a landing page, just a simple landing page in seconds. One of the things that also that we offer inside of the website or the marketing section is a section that's called marketing services. So if you see it here, it's included in our kind of upgraded plan of marketing services and websites. We'll build a website for you. We'll just do it. We'll build the website for you. So you can point us in the direction of maybe a website that you love, that you have, maybe the dream that you have of a website. Maybe you want us to clone a website, make something look like something that you have. Well, included in our marketing services plan is, hey, you can just ask us to do it for you. They're real live humans, okay? Real people. They look back there, they read everything that you have. You just tell us what your vision is. Just tell us your vision. What do you want it to look like? You can even point us to another website. You can even tell us that you want a copy of a website. And they do it in all different languages. They're awesome. And you can ask them to do it all for you. So let's say you didn't want to get that techie. You didn't even want to click the AI button. You can ask marketing services to do it for you. If you are techie and you don't want to use AI and you don't want to ask anybody to do it for you, you can build a website from scratch for yourself. We have some templates here. You could start blank. We have all different kinds of templates here for all different kinds of stuff that you want, from sales funnels to landing pages to maybe you like a certain layout, you can use it if you choose to do it, even a digital business card if you want to. Okay, that's all just inside of the website builder, which makes it really simple. If you want to follow up with email campaigns, you could do the exact same thing and you never have to write an email again. We'll write the emails for you, just like we did, right? We just use a drop down. You can say anything. Here, I just say root. And I can connect it to a list if I want. And then I will just build an email campaign, a follow-up email campaign in like a click. It's like if you can click a button, you can have an entire email campaign. I don't know anybody who really is like, all I wanted to do was wake up today and write email campaigns. At least I definitely don't. So it'll write the entire campaign for you. It'll write as many emails as you'd like so that you can follow up with people. And this is one of the more advanced content or things that we have. So here, you can kind of see it. It's really
Cheryl,
nice.
can I throw a question at you as you do that?
Yeah.
Because one of the things I went over a week or so ago, and I don't know if you just hit this because I had to step out for a sec, so don't mind me if I do, was being able to create Facebook groups or, you know, collaborate or take over Facebook groups, but honestly creating new ones. And that allows people to create a massive email database, but you can also farm email databases. So if you can, and there might be a tool to find customers in specific areas if you upgrade to higher levels of the Nowsite service, you might get into. But as far as creating content and doing email campaigns from a group standpoint, as you're touching on, and then if one was to take images or content from social media and wanted to have the system personalize it, and you can reuse what's been done. How you guys have seen this? You have people using this for groups and such that have been very, very successful. Can you hit on that a little bit on, those components, and not just using this on a personal basis, but how to create larger platforms or larger campaigns to start doing group communication and creating different groups for different subject matter and tying stuff in?
Yeah. So we use it for our own group. We have, our corporate group, and we use it to post inside of our corporate groups and engage people inside of that group using the social media tool, right? So I want to stay consistent inside of that group and continue to deliver content that's relevant to that group. And you could do it there's no limit to how many posts that you can create, right? How many groups you can post into. That's perfect. But if you want to start having people opt in, right, inside of your groups, or build the list inside of your groups, or start promoting or sharing or selling and from inside of that group, it's about creating a sales funnel, right, that people will opt into. And then, of course, the email list comes, which is simple for you to create inside of this platform, where you can easily one-click yourself a sales funnel and one-click yourself an email campaign that would, just like we have here, right? This. If someone opts in to this page, I immediately put them into an email campaign, and we could start with promoting and sharing these things inside of our group. We even have a plan, as Clayton has mentioned, that includes prospects. And we have literally the world's largest searchable prospect database ever. It's insane. And you can search by city, state. Like, if you don't need to, who cares? You search the entire United States. Search for interests and skills that you like, that's easy for you to create a conversation. If you're creating groups, you can create a group about anything. One of my, I don't know, this is weird, but when I started in network marketing about 10 years ago, I'm an electrician and an auto mechanic. So before, obviously, this, and I like cars. So it was easy for me to talk about cars and dirt bikes and things like that. Like, that's my just natural interest. So I can talk to people and find prospects that have similar interests and skills to me, and make it really easy for me to start conversations, talk to people, drive traffic to my groups, take them from the group and then into my sales funnel, from the sales funnel into my email campaign, which is awesome. You can do this for health, wellness products, whatever you like, right? You can search for these people that have the similar interests and drive your traffic, right? Not just drive it, but you can steer them wherever you want them to go. Like, take a look at this. This one says United States, but you can say health. You can say health and wellness coaching, health and wellness consultant, health and wellness. I like to use the drop down. Natural products. I tend to, go with female, where you can decide. You can choose an age range. You can choose where you want to connect with them at. I put LinkedIn because very open to connecting and collaborate. When I click get a prospect and write a message, I not just find out about Lisa. Okay. When I view this contact, it's crazy. I get to see where Lisa's from, what her industry is, what her birth date is, her interests, her hobbies. I get to see email campaigns. I can follow her on social media. I can even look at her personality analysis. So I can share with her. I can even see sales tips and tactics for connecting with Lisa, and I can find her on social media. And they're real people. So making it simple to connect with others, start conversations, build your brand on social, and of course, drive traffic and follow up with them. So hopefully that helps a bit. And I answered that question. I don't know what happened to Clayton or Patrick, but Patrick, yeah.
Never left. I'm always here. Before we talk about Nurse Christie, I want to make sure that we're referring, because I tend to do this as well, where I talk about marketing and aspects of marketing. And sometimes I forget that individuals that are maybe on this call might not have like that in-depth understanding of, we like a PDP or what a funnel is or what a landing page is. And I want to digress and make sure that we're checking in with the community, because what I understand from a marketing perspective of what a landing page is might be different than what somebody on the call might understand what a landing page is. So can you touch on Nowsite's ability to create this landing page and what that really, like, let's just say, what does that mean for somebody that's going to build something? Because I can't just go to Nowsite and I'm just gonna like create a landing page and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna let people come. It's not like Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner, if you build it, they will come, right? Like, it's just another URL on the ether in the universe grand scheme of like websites. And so the community needs to understand how to put things to action. And talking about a landing page, I don't think I think it's doing a disservice to this community. And I think we need to dive into, you have a landing page, now what can you do with it? Does that make sense, Cheryl?
For sure. So look, having a landing page is powerful because it helps you build your list and follow up in an automated fashion. And you own your list. That's your business. That's an extremely powerful thing that Patrick, it's like empowering every single person here.
So let's talk through that really quick, because I think so that means you use Nowsite to create a said lander that has the ability for them to enter in their email, and you're sending that out to your community, whether Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, you name it, you send it out. And people are then engaging with the landing page and they're like, oh yeah, I want to know more. Here's my email. I want to sign up for a newsletter, or I want to know more about root products because you put some dope shit on there. That is what Cheryl is talking about. That becomes your email. So let's just say on my page, I see Monica and Marcus. Let's just say Monica and Marcus are in my community, right? I love your necklace, Marcus. Nice necklace. I then am engaging with them on a Facebook group, and I'm like, hey, check out root products. I want to introduce you to some products that I use that help me sustain my health and wellness or my beautiful girlish looks. If they click on it and they give me their email, I then have their email address, and then I can continue to target them with an email campaign by integrating aspects of Nowsite to create copy and to create imagery. But then I'm on a communication basis with them. That doesn't mean that they're purchasing from me. That doesn't mean that they're buying my products. That doesn't mean anything. I just have access to a way to communicate with them outside of where they originally clicked on a sales funnel or on a landing page to engage. Does that make sense?
I think it's a good reminder to say, it takes quite a few, quite a few touches. Right? Like people don't always buy right away. So it's really great to get them into your have them go to your landing page, put their name and their email address in, and continue to use that automation to follow up. I I used to have a thing where I would say, not even my Aunt Sandy can purchase from me without going to my landing page. I wouldn't care. If you want to take a look at what I have, I know my value enough, and I think everybody should know their value enough. Doesn't matter if it's your best friend Susie or your Aunt Sandy, they all need to go to a landing page. They need to put their name and their email address in to get to the other side. It's this way of knowing who's serious about looking at the information, but it's also, as my friend here said, like, you're consistently following up with these people, making points. You can reach out to them anytime that you want and create a consistent action plan. That's what Nowsite can do, or the Root Brands, I should say, .ai can do for you. And you get to start all of this for nothing. Just like wild.
I think the old, and I haven't looked at this because obviously social media and all the things, but I think back in the day, it used to be 7 touch points. You used to have to see something 7 times in order to make a purchase, right? So
Yep.
you would see a billboard, you would see a commercial, you would see an article, a friend would tell you. You needed that to feel confident in a product to make a purchase. Think about all of the things and all of the tools that Root is providing you in your toolbox in order to make those touch points accessible to a potential customer. We have the app. We have Nowsite, which gives you the ability to build a lander, to build information, to build means in which you can text. You have social media. You have the back office documents. You have the presentation. You can build basically almost like a pre-recorded video where you're bringing somebody in that if they want to find out more information, they can click through. You have the Root Brands website, you have the Root Brands Instagram page, you have the Root Brands YouTube page. You have all of these things at your disposal as additional touch points to solidify a customer, potential customers' confidence in what you say is true. And that's where the rubber meets the road, is that you have all these additional tasks, tools at your disposal. So again, we've talked about this in ad nauseum. If you have a customer that you're talking to that hates coffee, let's not talk about Rom Roast. If you have a customer that has a dog, let's talk about Bill and Coo. Navigate your way into the conversation. And this also doesn't go just like person to person. This goes on social media. If you're posting about something, engage, let them know, hey, we also have an app. You're trying to lose weight? Have you heard of Crush? Have you heard of Sculpt? Have you heard of all these amazing products, Relive Greens? And so again, I'm not trying to steal Cheryl's thunder. I want to make sure that we're providing value for you and helping you understand there's a use case for Nowsite. There isn't like a set pathway. There's like 300. You can use it in so many different facets. I think I've talked enough. Nurse Christy, you might have a question. We can go ahead and ask.
Can I just share something really, really quick?
Do it.
Remember that person I reached out to that I said I haven't spoken to since 2021, but she liked my post? You guys remember? It was like a second ago. And like, does it work? There you go. And she asks me, how's Nowsite going? I've been doing this. Like, it's the great, I would have never reached out to ever. I never thought somebody liked my post. How can I craft a really nice message? It would have taken me forever. I'm just hanging out with you guys and clicked it, and there you go. Somebody to talk to. Sorry, Patrick.
No,
Sorry.
don't. I think there's so many things going on in the world, and there's so many little facets that you can grab, like the Olympics right now. I heard this commercial and it was like, all right, is everyone in your community talking about the Olympics? It's like everyone won't shut up about it. Just another, hey, did you watch the Olympics last night? Did you see? Can you believe that the men's swimming team didn't get the gold this year? It's the first time ever in history they didn't get the gold. by the way, if they were using our products, I bet you they would have got the gold. Boom. There you go. Drop that little nugget for everybody who wants to use it.
That's so good. Steal that, write that down.
Nurse Christy, what do you got?
My question regarding the websites is who carries the domain name, and if we have a custom domain name, like I happen to have nursechristy.com along with some others, can you then redirect the Nowsite website to a domain name you already own? If you don't already own one, how do you then share it out without going through one of the other providers?
You can have as many websites as you want, unlimited amounts of websites. That's because they're on the domain now.site. So it will be like, you know, nursechristy.now.site, blah, blah, blah. And you could just continue to build. However, if you own a domain, you can forward with masking. We give you the A record in order to change it so that no one would ever see any .now.site. And we have a domain section where we'll help you do that and give you the direction to change the A record if you want to.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Someone asked me in another private message about different countries or languages or opt-ins and everything. Yes, you can create a double opt-in, GDPR regulation, you can create in your forms and all of that stuff for sure. We do lots of that, so you're good to go.
Cheryl, can you give me one or two just quick examples? Because you guys have been doing this now. Well, Patrick was using Nowsite 8 years ago or whatnot when it first launched because of its original use. But can you give a couple scenarios of what people have and are using this amazing box of goodies for, and how it's helping them in developing a business for themselves? I'm not going to say business in a box because that doesn't exist. Because the one thing that I want to explain to everybody, especially since this is all ambassadors, the ecosystem itself, the root ecosystem, this algorithmic fintech ecosystem that it is designed to give you free reign to grow and develop as you see fit, right? There's no absolute outline as to how you can build a consumer base and a consumer community within the ecosystem. It's free flowing, it's free form. It's designed to give you the construct, the outline, and a set of rules, much like AI performs on, right? It's given a construct, it's given rules, right? And then based on what you're able to do with it, you can then explore. And the most important thing for all of you, and I think this is the one thing that I try to get out of these ambassador trainings when we get to do them, is to get you guys to think, but the most important part is to have you engage, right? Because the more time you spend on developing tools and skills and opportunities, the more you're going to find greater success in helping people, you know, become customers and then become aware that they can share said products that you're also going over and that you love and that you're passionate about. And the more ways you figure out how to do that, and many of which are virtual, right? Like I was talking about Facebook groups, you guys should find the biggest Facebook groups out there and mirror them and create a new one. And then just start promoting for different groups. Like if you like food, make some cool cooking groups, or find different groups for cooking, and then get in those groups, take a lot of the content, let Nowsite spin it to your messaging. You've got, in many instances, years and years and years of free content that you can do better than what has been done before, and then start adding in and mixing in the routiverse into what you're doing. So can you give a couple examples of what you've seen thus far or what you've done, because I mean, you're kind of a master of the tools. And
So, look, like, we have a track record. We measure everything in data, and it's important too. People that use the tool for 30 days increase their social media results and sales results by 132%. You got to use the tool. You have to start with the basics. How many people here, let me ask this real question. How many people here would like more prospects for their business? Raise your hand. Just put it here in the chat.
Me.
Everybody says yes.
there's only five people that actually
Yeah.
wanted.
Translating, they're getting it out, right? I want to shake people. I want to do one of these with my whole.
Please do it so I don't have to.
Like, come on. You are so, I tend to be blunt, but you are so busy trying to find some prospect well that's going to like do something, and you're literally sitting on it. You're like in it every single day. It drives me wild. It's like, seriously, how many people have you engaged? You have a social media. Well, I don't care if it's Facebook, if it's LinkedIn, if it's Instagram, if you're on TikTok. I don't care. You have an endless supply of prospects. You're just afraid to start conversations. And if we could all kind of come to terms with that, because you're afraid of what Aunt Sandy thinks or this person thinks or this, okay, let's just get it out of the way. We got to post, we got to comment. And if seriously, the groups thing is the most amazing advice ever, because you can create a group about something you're so passionate about. I don't care. It could be cooking. It could be cars. It could be dirt bikes. It could be snowboarding. It could be anything. I have no female, like I'm cooking, snowboarding, dirt bike. What do you like? Then go rip off and duplicate. Use the tool to do it. Create the groups. Use this tool to create as many social media posts as you can and start more conversations with people who you have something in common with. It's great. I always tell people, you want to know the 2 words that made me the most money in this group, in network marketing? Ready for the 2 words? Want to chat? But we have this endless supply, and all we got to do is engage with these people. And we give you every tool to do it so authentically. Please post. It's great. Post. Agree on that comment. Post. Comment. Start conversations. Make a commitment. Can you today, please, can you start a group today? It takes like 5 seconds. Can we all just like, want to start a group? Tell me your favorite hobby. You're going to start a group today. Start a group. You'll have endless things to talk about. You'll have endless people to invite to it. You'll have endless people to attract to it. And you'll use this tool to post inside of that group. And you'll use this tool to comment. And you'll use it to start conversations. And when things get really big and start going and you're ready for that step, you'll create a landing page. You'll start to create, right? People will start to opt into it, and you'll be able to show them your offer. But you got to start somewhere. And I think for me, my favorite thing is start a group and get posting. But I can give you one piece of it: start a group, get posting, and start some conversations. This is where people have success. They take the leap. They do the things that they're afraid of. You have, how many people are on social media right now? You probably got 5,000 friends. Have you said it hello to each one of them? No, then What? Get busy today. Get busy. Have you
Awesome.
talked to every single person that's ever liked or commented on your post? Then get busy today. Get busy. Have you talked to every single, if you haven't talked to every single person in your friends list or every single person that has liked or commented on your last 20 posts, get busy. And you have the tool to make it really simple for you, especially in that group. I love time and again, groups are great. They're just great. They work. I think it's 29, Lee, after February 2025. I think Nurse Christie has another question, but look, people do it all day, every day, and they're not doing anything different than what Patrick or Clayton are telling you to do. They just actually do it. They just do it instead of overthinking about it or seeing if, like, you're gonna do some stuff really, really bad. It'll be okay. I think Nurse Christie has a question. Hi.
Hi again. So when we have our groups set up, there's some different ways that people grab others that are on those social media sites, like FYP or at everyone. Can you expand on that at all? Help people also.
I didn't understand the question. So like a For You page, or what was the question?
If you're gonna make a post, and I've heard some different things regarding using hashtags and using at everyone that will help draw new people into your circle that aren't already your friends.
If you want to draw new people into your circle that aren't already your friends, you're better off commenting than posting. There you go. That's just the truth. You got one shot with a hashtag to draw people, but you got 100 to comment. Like, comment. You'll do way better. But you can look up hashtag. It's going to optimize every single post for you. That's what Nowsite, or go to the rootbrands.ai. That's what it does for you. It optimizes. It'll give you the hashtags. You can hashtag FYP if you want to. But you know what? I'm just gonna share it instead of telling it for a second, because I'm better at sharing than telling. So let me see something for a second. If I can, if you guys can give me 1 minute, I'll show you. And I'll come to the first one that I see. A lot of people, like potential customers of what we have, are that I am good at sharing interests with, are things like stay-at-home moms, people that like cooking shows. Like, I understand where my people kind of reside, okay, on social. So I can just get to it. Let me in. Okay, I think I got. Hey, Levi, what do you want to make today? Okay, so there's a kid that posts on or there's a TikTok page, and it's like a kid that cooks with his dad. I know, you may not believe, but I know where my clients hang out at, and they're there and they love it, right? So my focus is on creating a really great comment, and can you see what that says? How many people liked that? 551 people liked it. How many times do we get 551 people to like our post? What do you do when you love a comment? Your first thing that you do is you go look at that profile. You're like, hey, do I want to hang with that person too? We must be like-minded. It's like my claim to growing every social media account is how I'm really great at posting. I'm really great at commenting. Like, I'm great at it. Like, I have another one with 89 likes on just a comment. Let me see. And I did one on there's 27 like simple, but I want to find new people. and I go where my people hang out and I create great comments. I prefer Telegram instead of Facebook. Insta would be nice to have a call about Telegram, which is mostly like, chat groups. I would
So
say
I appreciate,
hopefully.
Cheryl, thank you so much.
Yeah, for
In
sure.
respect of being at our hour, we went over a little bit, which is perfectly fine, but that just leaves more room for us to talk next week, extensively, so that we can dive a little bit deeper in this. You guys have your homework. You guys have a little bit of a newer opportunity or an understanding of what you can do, utilizing the tools that we have at your disposal. So thank you very much for joining. And we will see everyone on Route U in 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Create a group, get posted. Bye.
Konnichiwa, my friends.